I like seeing faces, because especially if you're smiling, that's great. But the whole point of seeing people is that's how we connect, right? We connect through faces. I mean, I could do a whole lecture and talk about acting, but I wouldn't know how you feel about it, because I do want to hear from you. And I'm going to ask you, Peter, to be the moderator, to help me. If a student wants to ask questions, you know how you can put up your hand. You have the little put up your hand button, right? What is that? Control and H, I think. Yeah. Or you can just put up your hand. And then you could ask me any question that you'd like to ask, because this is a very involved class. You know, it means I need participation, because acting is all about participating with others. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Wow. Now, I wouldn't advise everybody, because that's 60 students or more. So it'll be like, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's okay. But it's great to see all of you. Good afternoon to all of you. I guess I'll start, okay? Let's start with, my name is Brandon Thompson. And I've been living in Taiwan just about 12 years, 13 years almost. Yeah, a long time, right? I know, a long time. And I've been here living in Taipei that whole time. I really, really enjoy living here. But one of my passions here, one of my passions in life is the theater, acting. I not only love theater, we're going to talk about theater, the different kinds of acting. We're going to talk about stage acting, and we'll also talk about, acting in movies or TV or commercial. Okay. But I'm sure you probably have a lot of questions about acting. I don't know. I can't see everybody, but usually I ask this. Does anybody here have any dreams of being an actor? Anybody have any passion to want to be an actor? Yeah? A few of you, maybe? I would hope, out of 60 people, I would think that there's maybe 5 or 10 of you who really would like to be an actor. You have to be quite outgoing. Right? Right? You have to be quite outgoing to be an actor. But the truth is you can be introverted or shy too, and still be an effective actor. It's all a process. Anybody can act, right? But we're going to talk more about that. I want to kind of share with you a little bit about my history, my past, and then we'll get into drama, theater a little more. But first, I guess, as Peter asked me to share something with you about me, so I'm going to share this here. Where's that now? Go to About Brandon. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. Here, a tab. Boom. This one. Share. Perfect. And now I'm going to put the slideshow up. So this is about me, Brandon. Yeah, I hope everybody can see that clearly, I hope.
Yep.
Yeah, great. Okay. Well, it's all about me. Now, when it comes to me, of course, my family name is Thompson, and my first name is Brandon. My mom actually named me after a very famous romantic man in a book that she was reading, and it later became a movie. But that's where maybe my love for movies and TV comes from. But that's my name, Brandon Thompson. So up next, here we go. Boom. The past. So my past. I was born in a small town called Woodstock, Ontario, Canada. Very small. It's maybe 27,000 people. Not very big. Everybody kind of knew everybody. I have one brother and I have one half brother who lives in Quebec right now. My brother lives in China. I graduated from University of Western Ontario, or Western University, and I did so with a BA in drama theater. That was 4 years of my life in in drama. We did many, many plays and many auditions. Yes? You have a question? No question? Okay, sorry. So we did many plays. We did many auditions, practice auditions. And one of the auditions I did, you can read here, I was a touring cast member of Second City. Does anybody know Second City? Has anybody heard of Second City before? I wonder. I want to say, anybody here Second City? Just say yes in the chat. Maybe you've heard of them. Maybe, maybe not. No? Here. I'm going to show this to you too. Oh, wait, I don't need to show it to you because I think I put it in the, here. I think I put it in the tab here. Next one. Ready? Let me just show you. Here's my move to Toronto. When I was about 23, I moved to Toronto. It was a great place. It's the biggest city in Canada. It's beautiful. I don't know if anybody's been to Toronto before, but Toronto is a beautiful, beautiful city. Very multicultural. You have a huge Chinatown, a little Italy, many different cultures kind of living together, side by side. I lived in Little Italy, but I traveled a lot through Little China, so I loved. My first boba tea was in Toronto. Anyways, I auditioned for over 80 commercials. I had an agent and like a boss who would help me, and I auditioned for TV shows, many TV shows that I can point out to you, and some commercials. I got a few commercials too. I'm also a Second City alumnus. Now, here's what I wanted to show you. The next page. Oh, this is Second City. Now, there's a picture of me at Second City, but you can see outside there, that is where I worked. I worked there for about 6 years. It was a great place. What is Second City? Well, it's comedy. If you like funny stuff, it's a comedy place. Does anybody here know Saturday Night Live? Have you ever heard of Saturday Night Live? SNL?
Yep.
Yeah, you have, right? SNL.
Yeah, I have too.
Yeah, right. It's a pretty famous TV show. It's a live TV show done every Saturday night, or most Saturday nights. And the biggest of big celebrities come from there and host that show. Big celebrities and big music acts. And I believe they even have one in Korea too, right? I think they do, SNL.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. But SNL, if you don't know, most of the alumnus from SNL actually come from Second City. A lot of my training was from Second City. A lot of the training there is improv training. Has anybody heard of improv before? Or improvisation is the big word for it. Improvisation, but Shadow means it's improv, yeah.
Maybe you heard of that before?
Maybe. You know what improv means? Improv just means acting without a script. Just kind of acting and reacting without a script. Like, for instance, if we were doing a scene right now, and maybe I can say, I'll be the shopkeeper, and you are the customer. And I was like, welcome to my store. How can I help you? And I'm pretending to be the shopkeeper. And then you would say, you know.
Do you sell pizza?
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. Well, actually, we do sell only one kind of pizza. And that pizza will make you grow bigger.
Well, I hope there isn't pineapple on it.
No one likes pineapple on a pizza.
You don't like
Pineapple
pineapple?
is great.
Well, it's kind of evil in pineapple on a pizza.
Oh, come on, guys. Let me explain.
No, that's evil. That's evil.
It is.
The pineapple is evil.
It is a crime. It is a crime to put pineapples on pizzas.
No, it's delicious.
Pineapple
Oh my God.
are great. What are you talking about? You know where I'm from? So I'm from Toronto, right? Do you know that actually Hawaiian pizza is from Canada? And it's actually, I think it was made in Montreal. Yeah. I didn't know this either. It was
gotta be mad. No.
Canada, by some Canadian guy who put pineapples on pizza. And it became
Well,
famous.
that make Canadian international criminals.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
I know.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Pineapples on pizza are good. We can take a vote on this on the panel, but I'm telling you, pineapples on pizza, at least half the people here like pineapples on pizza. I know it, right? Is that true?
Yep.
Okay, see,
Yes.
there you go. There's a few.
Yeah, I like it. It's very great.
I think so too. I love it. You know what I don't like on pizza? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is not good.
Mayonnaise are gross as well.
Yeah, right? Oh, gross
Yeah,
as well.
I don't like it.
Yeah, salami's good. Salami's good. And I love I love extra cheese. Extra cheese.
Oh, extra cheese. That's more cheesy. Yeah, that's great.
More cheese.
Oh, more cheese.
Oh, yeah, it's
Wow.
great. Yeah. But here, well, back to this, and I'll just finish this. I'm at that Second City. I used to work there a lot, and you can see our big tower right behind CN Tower, if you can see it there. That's the CN Tower. And this right here, it says SAGAFTRA. Does anybody know, or have you ever heard of SAG before? Oh, yeah, you got it. Who's heard it? Who said it? Well, we got to open the queue here. Who's heard of SAG before? Anybody? And what is SAG? How about that? Anybody want to write? Anybody? What is SAG? Or what does SAG stand for? Does anybody know? No? It's okay. Then I'll just tell you. It stands for Screen. Oh, you got it. There you go. Nice job. Very good. Okay, I was hoping that you would type it in. Great. Screen Actors Guild. Exactly. Nice job. Yes, the Screen Actors Guild. Very popular. Of course, it is an agency. It's like a union to protect you if you're an actor, if you want to be an actor in America, especially in American movies. But SAG is all over the world now. You can actually we have a few SAG actors who are Taiwanese that are members of SAG. I'm a member too. Let's do this, everybody. So I didn't want to do too much about me. I don't want to. The problem is a lot of actors, especially acting teachers, like to make it about themselves a lot. But I don't want to. What I want to do is I'd like to talk a little bit about theater. But before I do that, does anybody have any questions about me or about my history? Anybody? You can turn on your mic if you have a question.
So when yeah, can I ask a very a question?
Yeah.
Just who is your favorite actor?
Wow, there's so many. I actually I was going to bring out a big list of actors and we would talk about who they are. My favorite actor right now, my favorite actor of all time is probably Meryl Streep. I know she really is amazing. Meryl Streep's incredible. You know her from Devil Wears Prada?
Yeah, I know.
You know her, yeah. I think
yeah.
she's phenomenal.
I know too.
Yeah, she's incredible. Another gentleman who I really liked, who I thought was brilliant, was a gentleman named Seymour Hoffman. And if you don't know Seymour Hoffman, here I'll call up his IMDb and stuff. He sadly passed away. Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman. There he is. He sadly passed away a number of years ago, 2014. But he was one of the best. Here, let me share that with you. Ooh. Here we go. Philip Seymour Hoffman. A tab, and there. Wikipedia. This is Wikipedia. I don't know if you've ever seen him before. He's been in a number of great movies. Am I sharing with you? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. The presentation so Hoffman was an incredible actor. He starred in so many great movies that I loved. I think he was in Hunger Games. But he was, if you ever get a chance to look at any of his work, he was one of the most serious actors I've ever seen. And he's very, very, very skilled in his process. I've never seen somebody, I've met him once, and I've never seen somebody so good at getting into character and being so confident with what he's doing. You know, as an actor, you're pretending to be somebody else. Myself and everybody else on set felt like he wasn't him anymore. Like he was taking this character. And even when they would say cut and the movie would stop recording, he was that character. It was quite amazing to watch. So I would think he's pretty good. Great question. I love a lot of actors though. How about you? Who are some of your favorite actors?
I have to say, it's Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Tom Cruise is great. He's smart too. He's really, really smart. He knows how to market himself. You know, he's a good-looking man, and you wouldn't know it, but he is very small.
Yeah, I know. My friend have told me that.
Yeah, he's a male lead actor, which is very interesting. But he's the shortest lead actor in the history of Hollywood. I think he's only 164, I think. How tall is Tom Cruise? Okay, Google, how tall is Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise is 1.70 meters.
Oh, I was wrong. 170. There, but he's still short. He's just not as short as my girlfriend. Anyway, what are some other questions that we have before we move on?
Which director movie is your favorite?
Which movie?
No, director. Which director movie? Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Which director's my favorite? Oh boy, right now, I really love Jon Favreau. Do you know Jon Favreau? I'm going to show him here, right here. Jon, Jon Favreau. Boom, boom. Yeah. I think it's coming up there. Have you seen him before? You see him on the screen?
Yeah.
Happy Hogan.
Do you know him?
Happy.
Jon Favreau is, okay, I'm a little bit of a nerd, and I really, really like Star Wars. 星际大战. Yeah, right. I love Star Wars, and I love Marvel. I do love Marvel movies. I used to read comic books when I was a boy. So Jon Favreau is kind of like the king of the nerds right now. If you know anything about him, he directs all the new Star Wars TV shows. He directed Iron Man. He directed I think he directed Iron Man 2 as well. I'm not sure. But he directed The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett. He made this really amazing movie called Chef, where you I believe he was because he's really good at food. He loves cooking food and eating it. So he's phenomenal. And I really like him a lot. He's probably my favorite director right now. But I like Spielberg too. Steven Spielberg's great.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg's great, you know.
Yeah, I like his movie.
You do? How about James Cameron? You like James Cameron?
I don't know.
Remember Avenda?
I have watched it. Oh.
And Titanic.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My favorite.
Oh, really?
Well, actually, my favorite is Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Forget about forget about the Transformers. Forget about the Transformers. The Bumblebee is very good, but except that Transformer 1, the other is not that good at all. Yeah.
Right. Michael Bay is famous for one thing for me: explosions, and he loves
explosion like Ninja Turtle 2.
Yes.
2 is Michael Bay. It's very speechless. Let me speechless. Yeah, that's explosion is too much. Yeah.
He loves explosions, and he loves the American flag. He's a very, very patriotic man, and he always has shots. If you look at all of his movies, there's always going to be an American flag. It's usually going to be blowing in the wind, or it's going to be half mast, so there's no wind. But the American.
I can say his movie always destroying city.
Yes. Oh, a lot of destruction, right? He doesn't really do small movies. Oh, that's right. Spider-Man. You remember the new Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
That's Jon Favreau did that too.
Oh.
He directed that too. He basically, if you take a look at his movie history, he's done everything that you can imagine. Daredevils, some really, really good stuff. Anyway, look at him for directors. But there's also some phenomenal female directors coming up too. I love that too. That's awesome. Okay, so what's another question? Anybody got another question, or we'll go to the drama portion.
Hi. Which is your favorite movie?
Oof. Right now?
No,
right now?
I said of all time.
Oh, of all time. Oh boy.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't like to go back and look at old movies, but I do really like some old movies. I really like a movie called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The book was really cool. The movie was very, very unique. Here, I'm going to show it in this open page. One Flew. There we go. The film. It stars a very young Jack Nicholson, who's a great actor as well. And it's a little bit funny, but it's mainly a psychological drama. It actually says there, a psychological drama and comedy. There's a book about it, and it's basically about a guy who didn't want to go to jail, so he lied. He's a pretty smart guy. He lied and said he's crazy. I mean, he's got some problems, mental problems. So he was sent to a mental institution, and there he kind of befriends everybody else in the mental institution, all of the other inmates, and he kind of fights against the nurse, who's the big bad in the movie. And it's a really cool story about fighting power and trying to overcome unsurmountable odds. Yeah, because he's a patient in a hospital. You can't really beat a nurse or a doctor, right? But the movie's really, really powerful. The soundtrack's incredible, and there's a lot of great moments in it. So that's one of my favorite movies. Another one that I really, really loved, boy, there's lots, but of course I love Star Wars. I love almost all the Marvel movies. This year, one of the movies that I really, really enjoyed. Does anybody have Netflix? Netflix, I imagine some of you do.
I
do. You do? Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, me too.
It's great, right? I really liked. Have you guys seen? It's called The Power. Am I right here? I'm just going to make sure. It's called The Power of the Dog. Have you seen The Power of the Dog? Anybody? Maybe.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
So yes, that's right, Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, it was a very, very powerful, moving story. Do you know that it is up for 12 Oscars, 12 Academy Awards?
Yeah, and including Best Actor, I believe.
Right. Best Actor, Best Screenplay, Best Movie, all of that. So one of the good parts about having Netflix, now Netflix produces movies, so you can actually just see it exclusively on Netflix, The Power of the Dog. It's a pretty cool movie. It's a lot about whodunit. I like those kind of movies a lot. Oh, I really want to see a movie coming out soon. I want to see a movie called, I believe it's called Death on the Nile. Have you seen the, I don't know if you've seen the trailer for it. Here. Yeah? Anybody else? Here. Boom. I'm going to find it here. YouTube. Boom. This one. I really want to see this. I'm only showing it to you because, honestly, it's coming out tomorrow. Death on the Nile. Boom. This one right here. It looks pretty good.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Simon Doyle. You must meet Hercule Poirot.
My congratulations, madame.
Merci. He's only the greatest detective alive.
I suspect you invited me for reasons other than the fun.
We have the Karnak all to ourselves, a chef and enough champagne to fill the Nile. When you have money, no one is ever really your friend.
It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequences.
So many great actors there. Hold on. What's this here? Yeah. So I really want to see this. Back screen. I really want to see Death on the Nile. Pause there. So I really want to see that movie. It looks amazing, and I guess it comes out tomorrow here in Taiwan. Yay! We always get some great movies. Who's got their hand up? Number 16. 116. 16. Yes, Gal Gadot's in it. That's right. Nice job. That is Gal Gadot. I think Gal Gadot and a bunch of other people, as also this guy. If you like really good Shakespearean actors, Kenneth Branagh. I believe that's how you spell his name. Kenneth Branagh's a great actor too, and he plays the detective. Anyway, yeah, I really want to see that tomorrow. What about you guys?
Yeah, I love the novel. I love the novel of.
Oh, you read that? Have you read that novel?
No. Actually, I love the 突然想不出来。
There was another one called Murder on the Orient Express. That was a very famous one. And the same book, not the same director, the same writer wrote.
Yeah, I love the writer. I love the author. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Nice job. Yeah, I love that writer too. You're right. The author, incredible. That's great.
Hey, teacher.
Yes.
How about Top Gun? Do you like the movie?
How about which movie?
Top Gun.
Top Gun with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't like Tom Cruise in a movie? Tom Cruise is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm a big Tom Cruise fan. Yeah, he's a great guy. And of course, Top Gun is my childhood, right? I grew up worshiping Tom Cruise and driving or flying the airplane. He was amazing. Almost everything that he does is so good.
Yeah.
Just before I leave, remember the actor that I told you about? The one, his name is Philip Seymour Hoffman. This guy. Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
He was the bad guy in Mission Impossible. He was the bad guy in Mission.
Oh, really?
3 or 4, yeah. He was the one who made somebody's head explode. He had a bomb inside of them, remember? He was very, very cold-hearted. And apparently Tom Cruise really liked him because he was very, very easy to work with.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How about Night in the Museum? Do you like the movie?
Oh, I like that movie too. But I love Robin Williams, so that's why.
Oh.
Robin Williams is a great, great, great actor. He was an amazing person too. I met him one time. He was in Toronto, and I got to see him, and it was really nice because he was at a table beside me, and he ended up hugging everybody at the table, and I was nearby, and I wanted a hug too, and he gave me a hug, which was very nice. Just a hug, goodbye. He was like, "Thanks everybody, it's been a night," and he wanted to go home early, and he hugged everybody, and then he hugged my table too. It was really nice.
Wow, that's really cool.
Any other questions before we move on? It's really cool. I mean, to meet celebrities, they're just like us, really. It's just sometimes they have some security with them, but he didn't. I was fortunate enough to meet him and just to even get a chance to talk to him a little bit. It was great. Sadly, he ended his life not too long ago, as did Philip Seymour Hoffman. February 2nd, 2014. So, yeah, the life of an actor is not not always what it's cracked up to be, if you will. But yeah, do you want to should we move on? What do you think? Or does anybody have any other questions? I love I love questions about movies. That's for sure. Oh, have you ever seen a Taiwanese movie? Well, of course, yeah. Oh, yeah. Taiwanese movies are incredible. When I first came to Taiwan, I heard about a movie. What's that? Cape number. What is it? That movie? Cape number 7. Is that right? Ching ching hao, ching ching hua, da da da. Remember that song? Anybody know?
Cape Cod.
Yeah, I think yes, that's right. That's right. I think it's Cape number 7. That one, and I remember a couple of years ago, manga, and I remember there's lots of great Taiwanese movies, and of course we have the Taiwanese director, right? Ang Lee, right? He directed so many great movies. Yeah,
he's very great.
Oh, he's amazing, right? Where was he? Where is he from? He's from Tainan, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Tainan. Yeah. Anyway, he's an amazing director, and I think he did Lust Caution, which was a great movie. Of course, he did Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. What other Taiwanese movies though? Recently, I know a few Taiwanese dramas. They've got a lot of dramas right now. But I'm trying to think of some new Taiwanese stuff. Civic Ballet, remember that a few years ago with the it was the Japanese occupation and whatnot that came into Taiwan. Do you remember that? And they chopped some people's heads off. I only saw a little bit of it. A friend of mine actually auditioned and got a part in that movie. I was away, unfortunately. But yeah, it's Taiwan's got a really rich movie, a really rich history of movies, and I think the future of movies, Taiwan. Now that last year for the Academy Awards, now that Parasite won for best movie, now it's opened. So that means that was not only a foreign film, but it was a movie in a different language other than English, and it won Best Picture. So for that to win Best Picture, come on, you know what that means? That means that it opens the door for movies in Mandarin, right? It opens the door for movies in any other language as well. It's pretty cool. Anybody else? Any other questions? Oh, yeah, Brokeback Mountain was really good too. Oh, if you like Brokeback Mountain, watch The Power of the Dog. I'm telling you, Power of the Dog is really powerful as well. Yeah. Will win Best Picture? Probably Power of the Dog. Probably the one that I just told you about. I think there's only 8 movies this year for Best Picture, but I'm not 100% sure. We should, if we were having class right now, we would end up, we'd do an actor sheet and we could all choose an actor that we like and an actor that we don't like. Yeah. Kano. Wait, what's Kano? Kano from?
It's about Taiwan, a basketball team. Yeah, when the
I've seen an ad for it. I saw an ad for it. Kano?
Yeah, when the time was in the Japanese people was in Taiwan.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a movie though, right?
Yeah.
It's here. No. Maybe it's not here. It doesn't have a Wikipedia page in English. Okay. Okay. Oh, there. Is it this one? The Kano baseball team?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Formosa. Nice. And there it is right here. This one, right?
Yeah.
2014.
Yes.
Great. Really, and it's the 6th highest grossing Taiwanese movie of all time. That's so cool. And it won the Golden Horse Film Festival. Does anybody here watch the Golden Horse Film Festival? Anybody? I've watched.
You mean basketball?
Oh, no, but baseball, I know you watch. I mean the Golden Horse. You guys know what the Golden Horse is?
Yeah.
The film festival here in Taiwan. just for Taiwanese filmmakers.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here. That's the award. It's held annually, so every year here in Taipei for the best movies, in different categories, and you know, whether it be a drama or you know, cinematography, director, things like that. But anyway, yeah, it looks. I would watch that. I like baseball movies a lot. I like anything to do with sports usually. I love when the team loses and then they have to come back. You know, that's a good thing for me. Anyway, so there's that. What about the rest of you? How about the rest of you? What are some of your favorite movies? Write down in the chat. What are your favorite movies? What do you love to watch? Just, truthfully, like I said, if we have Mean Girls is a great movie. You know Rachel McAdams, the girl who is the queen of the meme. You know, her name is Rachel McAdams, and she was my best friend. That's his girlfriend, Rachel. They were together for 5 years. We went to school together. By her name. Oh, great movie. Pride and Prejudice. The Blind Side's a powerful movie. He's All That. Funny movie. Leon. I know Leon. Seen it. Rise of the Guardians. The cartoon, right? Titanic, of course, is classic. You know, I'm flying. Yeah. The king of the world. Edge of Tomorrow's great. I love it. Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I haven't seen it. I saw the trailer for it. Pitch Perfect's a great movie. Contagion is a great movie. That's all I like. Does anybody like horror movies?
Me.
Yeah, I love horror movies. They're great. Train to Busan is a good one. Suicide Squad. You got to watch Peacemaker. If you haven't seen it yet, watch it. It's on HBO Max. It's really, really good. And it follows Suicide Squad. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I mean, J.K. Rowling, I was going to mention Harry Potter because I love all of them. Matrix, yeah, I love Matrix. Interstellar's a great movie. Twilight. Hold on. Wait, what's this one right here? This one here. I'm trying to recognize the Chinese characters for it. What is this one? That one. Does anybody know?
Another movie, it's a movie came out last year.
Oh, it came out last year? Okay. I don't know it.
Last year, yeah.
Last year. Came out last year. Here in Taiwan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Taiwanese movie.
Sweet. I'm going to look it up. I want to see it. The Revenant, of course, is very, very famous.
Here is the English.
Wow.
Of this Chinese.
Sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Roman Holiday. Wow, that's an old movie. That's beautiful. The Matrix, the original, right? Not the new one. How to Train Your Dragon. I love a lot of the cartoons. A lot of the animation is incredible. You know, we are very, honestly, we are very, very lucky to live in the age we live in, because the amount of entertainment that we have to watch is that's at our fingertips. You know what I mean? You can just push play and it's there. If you have Netflix or if you want to even download it, you know, it's all there. Black Swan is a great movie. A little scary, but it was excellent. And The Matrix is one of my favorite movies too. The first one was my favorite. How about this? Has anybody seen this? You've seen Seven? It stars Brad Pitt. Amazing. Seven is an incredible movie. And if you haven't seen Seven, I would suggest watching it. Oh, Jumanji's a great one. The new one is incredible. The Negotiator is great. Yeah, as you can tell, I can see you guys are, yes, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's Quentin Tarantino. And Catch Me If You Can. There's some Leonardo DiCaprio movies right there. Shrek. Yeah, Shrek's great. Nice. Divergent. Divergent. I don't know if I like Divergent. It was okay. I didn't get it too much. Same with, what was that movie last year? Do you know this movie? Tenant. Is Tenant? Have you seen
Yeah,
it?
I know.
I didn't understand it. I were parts of it that I don't know. It felt too difficult to understand. Legend of 1900 was good. And the soundtrack, I listened to the music all the time on my phone. Legend of 1900. Got a really good soundtrack. Tenet was awesome. See, that's what people say it's awesome. And yes, it's super confusing. Thank you. It was. It's just, it feels, a little confusing. Like I went in and I think I know what I'm watching. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, wait, no, what happened there? I don't understand. Like all of a sudden it's a time jump, right? The time jump is what bothers me. Because I was okay with, what's that?
How about Harry Potter?
I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter's awesome. Yeah. Harry Potter, all of them are pretty good. I mean, outside of the Christopher Columbus ones, which is the first three, or first two, those were all childish. But then they become more and more serious, right, as Harry grows up. I really like that a lot. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is incredible. They're doing a sequel, by the way, or a prequel, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Not with Johnny.
Oh, how about Matilda?
Right. Well, they're doing it. Are they doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with who's the actor from Doom? Timothy Chalamet. He's going to be Charlie, or he's going to be the crazy guy from the Chocolate Factory. Assassin's Creed is a great game. The movie's okay. Forrest Gump is a great movie. You haven't seen Forrest Gump? Watch it. It'll make you cry. Oh boy, everybody, you guys are great. Tom Hanks is great. Oh yeah, see. I wish I was in the room with you guys because we have so much to discuss with this. Shawshank Redemption's a powerful movie. It'll make you cry. Maybe for all the right reasons. Make you feel good about life. Spider-Man, all of the Spider-Man were pretty amazing. Even the newest one was incredible. Les Miserables. Whoa. Now, we'll get into theater in a second. I really have to say La La Land. Yes, La La Land was incredible. And the music makes me... And why was it so good? Why was La La Land so good? Probably because it subverted our expectations. Or it changed our expectations, right? If you haven't seen La La Land, I'm not going to spoil it. You have to watch it, but you expect something, and it doesn't happen. The music and the sad story. That's right, yeah. Tick, Tick, Boom, I haven't seen it yet. It's on Netflix. That's Andrew Garfield. Still, Spider-Man Andrew Garfield. Nice. It is great. I don't want to see it. I heard it's good. It's the same. It's the story of the guy who made... who wrote Rent, right? Right? Yeah, right. 525,600. Ready Player One is incredible. I agree. Ready Player One is one of those movies that, well, actually, I heard the book was incredible. Was much better. I read it, and then my brother. I was reading it. My brother took it away from me, so I didn't finish it. But it was pretty cool. The novel is better. I thought so. Yeah. See, I was really enjoying the novel. Who's Eating the Banana? Is that a movie, or are you just talking about me eating my banana, which I'm not eating? All right, listen. I love you guys. There's so many things that we can do here, but I think, because we're gonna take a break in a second, okay? In about 5-7 minutes, okay? Maybe we can continue with this, and then when we come back, I want to talk about something a little bit different. Even though I know we all love movies, and we all love the actors and actresses that are in them, directors and whatnot. I really want to talk about theater, and that means live theater. And I don't know if any of you are fans of live theater, whether it be dramas, comedies, or whether it's something that's getting more and more popular, musicals. I think they've been popular forever. But is anybody a fan of musicals? I mean, I just saw up there Les Miserables. Of course, you know Les Miserables comes from the stage play, right? The stage musical. There's Cats. There's Phantom of the Opera. There's so many different ones that I want to talk about, and I want to show you just a few clips from a few of them. Has anybody here? Well, first of all, is anybody here a fan of musicals? Anybody want to? Yeah. How about? Why don't you write? Yeah, awesome. Why don't you write in the call-in messages? Why don't you write in? What's your favorite musical? Anybody have a favorite musical? Like me?
My favorite's Cat.
Oh, Cats. Yeah, Cats is pretty good.
Yeah, it's my favorite because cat is my favorite animal.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense because Cats is a pretty beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah.
Don't watch the movie. Just
I know
the movie horrifying.
A lot of people say the movie's not. You know, I don't know if you've seen it. And I'm told that they did something with the Cats. I'm told that they did something where they like pixelated out the pigu, because you couldn't see something. That's what I was told. The Cats movie, I haven't seen it. Everybody said it's bad, so don't watch it because I really like the musical. Phantom of the Opera is incredible.
Yeah.
Davis. Yeah.
Matilda.
Oh, Matilda's good.
Is that musical or what? Matilda.
No, Matilda. Matilda's a musical. Well, it has some music to it, but I think it's more of a stage show. But yeah, of course, Matilda's great. Yeah, Matilda's great. What about? Has anybody seen? How about a very, very famous one recently called Hamilton? Has anybody heard of Hamilton? Yeah? I think a few of you have heard of Hamilton. Hamilton is a really, really, really popular musical in America right now. It's based on the history of Alexander Hamilton, loosely based on the history of Alexander Hamilton in America. But it uses hip-hop. Yeah, you heard it was great, right? Hamilton, yeah. It uses hip-hop to tell the story of America's founding. It's pretty cool. And a lot of people are blown away by it. I think it's been out for about maybe 7 or 8 years now. And Hamilton's very popular. But a lot of we'll get into talking about more musicals and stuff. Les Miserables, Phantom of the Opera, Hamilton, Cats, Miss Saigon, Elizabeth, the German musical. I know Elizabeth. And we'll get to talk about other kinds of theater as well. Shakespeare. I'm sure some of you, everybody knows who William Shakespeare is, of course. Yeah. Hey. Encanto? Really? The guy who wrote Tick, Tick, Boom did Encanto? Encanto, I haven't seen it yet. I don't have Disney Plus. But I hear it's good.
It's really great.
Really? Has anybody seen it? You've seen it?
Yeah, that's kind of funny about it.
I've heard the song, We Don't Talk About Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah.
No, Bruno. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I heard it on the
told me the life of my dreams.
Nice. Yeah. Well, that's great. I really want to watch it, but I haven't seen it yet. I want to. Encanto. All right. Well, good. So we'll end up talking about that. Okay. We'll talk about musicals. We'll talk about some more theater. I'm going to share with you a little bit of information about the stage. I don't want it to be too dry and too boring, but I need 4 of you to volunteer for me. Okay. To help me read a script. It's a script called here. Maybe I can share it with you guys. Cut this page. How do I cut this page? I'll stop sharing. There we go. And let me just show you the example here. Boom. There we go. A tab. Right here. It's going to be called Death Takes the Train. And I'm going to need somebody who's going to be Tina. I'm going to need somebody who's going to be Mel, Mitch, and I believe it's Marcy. Yeah, Marcy. Archie's the fourth person. It's a funny little play. It's not very long. It's only about 5 pages. 5 pages doesn't, it sounds like a lot, but it's not, trust me, because it goes, you can see the lines are very short, like, I think so, and what's he doing here, that kind of thing. But the important part is I want to try to talk to you guys about, you know, feeling the role and really reading it, reading it as a character rather than just reading the words, if you know what I mean. That's a real, it's a real skill and a real talent that it takes work and practice. You know, it's like, honestly, it's like learning a language because it's a muscle. You gotta exercise every day. What's this? Dora Leo, Daisy, Kenneth Wong. There's our, okay, that's it. Thanks, Peter. So these are our volunteers. Okay, good. Listen, we have, we're going to take a little break. It's 1:50. We'll take a 10-minute break. And
yes.
We'll come back, right? Take a 10-minute break, come back, and then we'll continue on. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you a little bit about drama, and then we're going to go right into talking about Death Takes a Train. And then I want to show you Hamilton. One amazing part from Hamilton. Cool? All right.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody. Take a break.